Hey, it's Mark and Greg's back from Noble Notary Signing Service. We're going to talk about something that confuses a lot of new notaries. It's how new notaries can get jobs and work without going and marketing yourself very extensively. And those are signing platforms, signing services, and directories. And we want to explain the difference between them because we tend to get a little confused about them. So let's just start with signing services.
Signing services. So we are a signing service. We are Noble Notary Signing Service. So basically, we are the headhunters. Okay, we do all the marketing. We do all the connections. The signing service does does all the reaching out to all the marketing and makes those relationships with the attorneys, the title companies, the inspectors, investors. The list goes on and on. So then we page out as a signing service, page out work to the notary. Now, the drawback is that, yes, we are taking a cut of that amount that you're getting paid. We like to keep our prices fair. So we are still, I think that we're still top tier when we pay our notaries, but we are taking a cut. So there's that.
The advantage to the notary is that you can start getting signings with literally no marketing effort on your part. So there's definitely an advantage. The other thing is there's hundreds of signing services. We are like a small fish in a big pond. Like we're a tiny agency compared to some of the ones that are out there that are huge. So that's signing services. That is what they do. So next, there are platforms. Now, a platform is a site that houses and databases notaries, as well as maybe signing services or title companies. So the biggest one is Snapdocs. Now, for example, a First American Title uses Snapdocs for their own nationwide title company, but there are also signing services that use Snapdocs to get notaries. So that is going to be a signing platform that you could use. So Snapdocs is the biggest one. There are plenty others. There is Notary Resume, which is signingorder.com. Right. There is a new one to come, which is Closewise, which we are theoretically a part of, though we still manually fill a lot of our orders.
Yes, we do.
And then there is a new one that has hit the scene, actually, which is Jot. Let me see if I can pull them up here.
So we just signed up with Jot and already getting notifications. So again, the cool thing about these platforms and the signing services is that you are just constantly getting notifications. You can pick and choose what you want to do. You can counter the offer with the amount if you're a further distance away. So that's the advantage of that. So let's talk about directories.
Okay. So there are a lot of notary specific directories. They're all pretty much you pay to get listed with them. For the most part, it's probably worth it because it does give you some online exposure. And there are going to be different companies or general public that like to frequent and favorite a certain directory. Right. 123 Notary used to be the biggest thing around, but they don't have a secure server and the site looks like it was made in 1984. So we don't really recommend them. Plus, they're very expensive. There are much better ones. One that comes to mind is Notary Stars. Another one that comes to mind is Noble Legal Pros. That is ours. We actually just recently cut the prices down on the monthly membership.
Expensive. Yeah. So the benefit of that is that you can actually go on there and list your services, and you're found based on our back end marketing. So we're essentially doing the bulk of it. You're just paying to be a part of that and get a piece of that pie.
Yep. And you get the full fee of whatever you get reached out to and contacted directly.
Yeah, directly. You can go on there. You can, whatever tier you decide to use, you can create blogs. You can get really creative. So if you don't know anything about marketing, list your services, pay the $3 a month. If you are really, want to get into it and you want to start marketing for yourself just a little bit, dabbling into it, then you want to be top tier. That would be gold for us. But ours is great.
Ours is great. In fact, we have a video here that you can watch at the end of this that is how she wrote a blog that made her $400 off that directory. That is freaking crazy. So we did a breakdown on that. So Noble Legal Pros, definitely my favorite directory because we own it. But Notary Stars, good one. Now, there are notary guys that say that Notary Cafe is a signing platform. I tend to disagree. To me, it looks like a website, acts like a website, smells like a website, pay a $5 monthly fee. it's a directory. But that's just my take on it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he knows something I don't. And I think that's it for today. So jot.com or Jot, we'll put the link in the description, but that's the new one. I'm already getting notifications from them. Check them out and like, subscribe, share. We'll see you in the next one.
God bless.